sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, shit. Damn, why is that nigga back there, man? I thought I changed it.
Enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go, boy.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
The slot man in motion right. Midfield to the 48.
And it's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Good drive, rookie.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's passed.
How y'all get him that type of crease, bro? Goddamn!
Across the 35 to the 36. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Jones.
Come on, get that.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. In motion left goes a tight end.
Wow. They got around that corner and got 4 out of that. I might brought Chris Johnson back.
That second down
wow.
was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted.
That's film work. That's film.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The give to the fullback on the dive.
We'll take that. We'll take 7 out there.
Down to the 28. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And that's a nice gain by him on 1st down, picking up some key yardage.
Working with a 2nd and 3. It's Knight. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
What? He wouldn't even jump, man. Damn, that shit be killing me, man. Sorry ass nigga, man. He didn't even try to jump, man.
But that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. And his coaching staff.
He's supposed to be giving the rookie interceptions that don't even supposed to be hit there.
2nd year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this
big ass nigga won't even jump up for the ball.
And turn it into positives moving forward.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They got the
ball down,
throwing a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own
territory. This man got Eddie Joy. This man got all these throwback ass players.
Past the 15-yard line. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Defense made that good ass play. And that bullshit.
Play fake. Jones.
Yes, sir, D. Play fucking ball, D.
5-yard line, it's a sack.
Offense needs to step their shit up, man.
They'll try to run it. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. It's a gain of 7 on the carry, but they'll need to double that here. It's 3rd and 14.
That was a good run.
It was crazy, man.
Something really big. So the defense
wide open one-on-one. Anybody else jumping up getting this shit.
Slow him down before he truly gets started.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
That's so fucking.
Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw. Jones flushed out right. Looking right sideline, that's complete.
Who can't cover a tight end, bro, on the out? Who is that? Who catch the ball on? Fuck that is, man. Number 2, get your ass out the game, nigga. Sorry.
The two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They go play action here on first down.
That's a fumble.
Knocked away and incomplete. The Titans have 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
On second down, they'll run it here.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give them 16 yards there. A Tennessee first down. You see the a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got it back.
Yeah, man, get fucking tight end. This shit gonna be 14-0.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones.
Nah, but we can't jump up and do this shit. We good.
Catch on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out. But they've gone on march since then. And now for that completion there, they've got first to go.
Wow, look at that. Wow.
Driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, man.
Drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
These two teams all tied after 1.
It's a horrible series, man.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone. And a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Jones now will run it, and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And Jones going to keep once more. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. In motion left, the tight end. Now they bring the tight end in motion right. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns drive about to get started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. The tight end in motion right. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Knight. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the big boy, dare I say, he showed some athleticism there.
Oh, without a doubt. And you know what else we saw on that play? Why they do more and more ball drills in practice. They want everyone proficient when catching the football and being comfortable, because you never know when a big play like this will happen for a big man.
That post-game locker room, does he get an extra drumstick?
He was going to get that anyway. He may get the whole spread now.
Yeah, put some gravy on there.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Griffith. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll set up to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for Cleveland. 54 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Jones. And he's got his man on the out route. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now Jones throwing on first down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And some space here. 20. 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 46 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. On now is the Titans punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right at the 35. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48 and a return of 8. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Browns drive about to get started. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The 40. Still going inside the 30. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
What's always interesting about situations like this is that in both locker rooms, both staffs were preaching a quick start. One of them actually got it done.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
At the 17-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Titans are going to take the lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Back to throw now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back to throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Browns drive about to get started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Tackled by Christian Fulton.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
A quick toss out right, and he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. A 57-yard punt, 11 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Jones. Throwing on 4th down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now a handoff running through the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a give up the middle. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Jones. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 4th down, Jones. This is caught inside the 15. Then it's a Titans touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a throw here to his running back. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Jones. Touchdown! Chigakakro. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere, they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop him from all angles. This time the tight end gets him.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll drop to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And they get Jones for the third time in this ball game. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's going to be taken down, but flags all over the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Back to throw. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
2nd and 1. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Monte Nicholson picks it.
And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive...
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
In motion left is Baldwin. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Throwing Jones. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Jones now throwing on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Amani Hooker.
And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Tennessee, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they fall to defeat for the 2nd time this season. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.